Hi there everyone, welcome to another ORAS Wi-Fi battle. This is against a random Japanese passerby, and as you can see, he's bringing some serious threats. I did not expect to do well in this battle at all. So, I'll lead off with my Galvantula, hoping to get up a sticky web, and he leads off with his Talonflame. Considering that, I decide now would be the best time to take that thing out if I can, and I go for the Thunder. However, he goes straight for a U-turn. And he sends out his Klefki, which Thunder should do decent damage to, so I'm not too upset. Lucky for me, it does over half, and I am able to get the Paralyze Hex. Even with that leftovers, I should still be able to take it out next move. Unfortunately, this is one of those Klefkis, which has swagger, and no doubt foul play. Unfortunately for me, I hit myself clean in the face. Doesn't do too much damage though, considering my physical attack is extremely low. At this point, I don't think Thunder would be able to take it out. But unfortunately for me, he goes for a substitute anyway. One of those really annoying Klefki sets. Yep, I go for Sticky Web, knowing that I need to get that up before I die at least. That is quite priority. Now that this thing's sitting comfortably behind a substitute, I am actually quite scared. I hit myself again in the face anyway, and he uses foul play to take me out. Here, I'm not entirely sure what to do. I'm not sure what I could switch in to take it out, but I figure I'll just go for my Donphan anyway. So out he comes. I figure I'll be able to break its sub, and if I'm lucky, I'll be able to break through Confusion. However, for some reason, he switches straight out and into his Slowbro. I go for the Earthquake, which does a decent amount here. But then I go straight for the knockoff. I know that this thing's probably not a Mega Pokemon. Turns out it is holding a Mega Stone though, but it chooses not to Mega Evolve. And this Slowbro decides to show me that there is nothing I can do to it, and sits there comfortably slacking off. I can see there isn't very much I can do here, but I figure, why not? Knockoff did some decent damage. I'll stay in and go for it. It's not like he has any hazards he wants to set up. Skull hits me down to half, and unfortunately gives me the burn. Here I figure Donphan is utterly useless, so I best switch him out. And I decide to send in my special attacking Florges, who also has the aromatherapy, which will get rid of that burn for me. So I decide to go straight for that aromatherapy, because Donphan is quite a decent attacking Pokemon, while she switches in her Greninja. Luckily that thing gets caught in the Sticky Web, so I know that I am timid max speed, and I should be able to outspeed it, assuming it's modest. And luckily for me it looks like it was, and I'm able to get a Moon Blast off. Unfortunately for me, it's Focus Sash and not a Life Orb, so it survives. And unfortunately for me, the new toys that Greninja got in ORAS mean it is able to kill me instantly. However, I was able to get the special attack drop, so whatever I switch in now should be able to take anything. And considering that thing's at 1 HP, I know that Donphan should be able to take it out with priority Ice Charge. So down goes the Greninja, and he sends back out the Slowbro, knowing that there isn't anything I can really do to it with Donphan. I decide to switch out and go straight for my Milotic, knowing that there's not much he can do to me. I probably catch him quite off guard with this Milotic, like I do most people. He knows there isn't much he can do to me here, so he decides to switch out. he brings in his all-star Pokemon. Damn Klefki. I hate Klefki. I know it can probably paralyze me, and considering Florges is no longer with us, I'm going to be in trouble. I figure there's a chance it may want to set up a sub or go for the swagger, so I just go... I just try to take this thing out as soon as I can. Luckily for me, I get the Paralyze Axe and that thing doesn't move. And I go straight for Hydro Pump and take it out. I was very lucky there, and that probably saved me quite a bit. So in comes his super strong Pokemon, Mega Kangaskhan. However, with that sticky web and my defense boost from Coil, I know I should be able to take any hit it wants to throw at me. I was expecting Fake Out, but doesn't appear to happen. Perhaps he went for a Power Up Punch there. And I catch that guy right off guard by going for Hypnosis. I then go for my strongest attack, Hydro Pump, which, lucky for me, does over half. I know that even if it wakes up, it probably won't be able to kill me, and I'll definitely be able to kill it on the next turn. Yep, he goes straight for Sucker Punch, which, as you can see, does barely anything to me, even with its 2 hits. And Hydro Pump takes out the Mega Kangaskhan. Milotic's doing good, decent health, and with Hypnosis I should be able to succeed. In comes the Slowbro, which I know I can't do anything to, so I'll have to put that thing to sleep and switch on out of here. Here I'm able to get some health back with leftovers, and I switch out. Since Milotic can't do anything, I'll have to send in someone who can, that someone being Cypher. I really have no idea why this thing is in the NU tier. Its attack is incredible, especially after a Sword Dance. And its defenses are higher than Skizzle's with Eviolite. Lucky for me, that thing stays asleep, and I'm able to get off my super effective Bug Bite, which takes that thing straight out. In comes the Talonflame, and I know that thing will be able to one-hit KO me with Brave Bird, and judging by the rest of this guy's team, what else would he use on Talonflame but Brave Bird? I send in Donphan here as fodder. And unfortunately down goes Donphan. Luckily I have a Tyranitar who should be able to sponge any Brave Bird hits. Perhaps he was Choice Band and he switched out. And that's a good switch for me, because I'm able to get off a Dragonite. Or do I just go straight for the Stone Edge? We'll see. Nope, I go straight for the Stone Edge. I don't want to deal with that Talonflame. It does a decent amount to Azumarill. However, with that Citrus Berry, it looks like it may be above the range of killing. And even so, this thing has priority, and it's a fairy, so there's a good chance that my Stone Edge will miss, so I decide to get out of here. Yep, it goes for the fairy Play Rough, and does quite a bit of damage to my Violite Cypher. But I know I'm faster, and I should be able to get a hit off. However, Azumarills are quite bulky, so I don't expect to kill. Lucky for me, I get the Aerial Ace off, and it gets killed by the Sandstorm. This leaves me with my Tyranitar, which Brave Bird Talonflame is no match for. And he forfeits and gives me the win. I was quite chuffed I was able to win against such an OU team there, and I think, yeah, only one of my Pokemon was OU, so that was a great victory for me. Hey, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed.